Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing today?
Well, we're doing a special episode.
Very special episode.
Yeah, so it's our
Patreon.
That's right. And what we're doing today, I believe, is due to the fact that we...
Really? You're going to steal my thunder?
Oh, I guess not. You go right ahead, wife.
This was my topic.
I'm so sorry.
I thought that since it's our last Patreon before the election, that we should do something election related. And I was depressed about the fact that polls show that Harris and Trump are tied. Until I came across this guy named Alan Lichtman. Yeah. And he has 13 keys, just like in a fantasy novel.
I see.
And he turned some of the keys and he says Harris is going to win. And I wanted to talk about that.
Okay. All right.
And that's my topic. I get to introduce
Apparently, I wasn't allowed to talk about it. I don't know.
No, it's just, you were like, well, let me tell you what we're doing. And I'm like, oh, Thunder Stealer.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to talk about it. You took it right back. So it's all yours now.
I did it. I said it.
You did.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, let's talk about this Mr. Lichtman guy.
I do want to mention one thing before we hop in.
Okay.
And that's that I did mention that this was a Patreon-only episode.
No, I mentioned it because I sang it.
You did.
It's Patreon.
Right. But I did want to say that obviously we give away a little bit more than just the intro, so you get to listen to a little bit of a teaser as we're going into this.
Teaser.
And it will end eventually. Half, like part of the way through like 5 minutes usually into the episode.
Yeah. And then you got to go over to Patreon.
And then if you want to listen to more, you got to go to Patreon to listen to more. So it's patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse. And just for $2 a month, you can get these as part of that membership. Or there's another way. You can join our Discord. And there's always a link in the bottom of our show in our show notes.
I mean, it's too late for this one.
It's too late for this one.
If you're hearing this.
Yeah. You go down to that link, you join our Discord server, and then every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, you can hear every live episode, which includes all of our Patreon episodes that we do.
And we have a very fun crowd.
We do.
And I tell them to fuck off, and they tell me to fuck off.
It's just fun for all.
So fun.
Mostly wife, though.
That's not true. Fern always tells me fuck off, usually first.
Right. Okay.
So there.
All
right. So let's talk about Mr. Lichtman and why he has keys.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. I mentioned in the intro that I've been really depressed about how close this election is.
Sure.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I think I have distanced myself from the news a bit because there's not much that I can do to control what's going to happen or not happen. Yeah. Right?
I mean, one of them's going to win. The end.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, like, the news that I have taken in or am exposed to is very right-leaning where I work now. And so I don't want to spend as much time as I would need to
undo all of that.
Yeah, undo the harm, because I feel like I'd have to listen to left-wing news like 24/7 to just, get that taste out of my brain.
Yeah.
So
and instead you just try to block it all out.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like, whatever.
You know what? That actually worries me, that one day you'll come home and you'll say something and it'll be a right-leaning thing, and I'll be like, you must quit your job immediately.
No.
You cannot go back.
I don't think that that would never happen.
I hope that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. No. If it does, it's time to take me to the doctor.
That's what I'm saying.
What's going wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Like, why is my husband suddenly Republican? This shit is not okay. Okay, so yeah, I was depressed about how close it is because that's bullshit.
Right.
I did hear some stuff that kind of made me think, all right, that's true. Like, what do you mean polls? Like, I've never been polled in my life, and nobody I know has ever been polled. And moreover, when you do your polls, how are you reaching people? Like, are you calling them on the telephone? I just got polled this
last time around.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about it. Why are you looking at me like...
I took the call while you were here. I was answering the questions while you were here.
I don't recall that. You were literally
sitting right in the other room, and I was talking to the person.
I don't recall that at all. But anyway, okay, so...
Psst. Want to hear something you won't hear anywhere else? We're unlocking a secret world over here on our Patreon, where the stories get juicier and the laughs get louder. But this door is only for those with a key. The key to our Patreon. Head to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to unlock bonus episodes, behind-the-scene goodies, and a whole lot more. Yay! For just $2 a month, you can support the show you love and get a VIP pass to our inner circle. What are you waiting for? The party's just getting started over on Patreon.